Hey there, folks. Got a new knife for you. What I have here is the Cleavage folder by JPI Knives on Instagram. If you guys seen my review before of his first folder, this, by the way, is only Jeff's second folder. His first folder was the 100 folder. You can look it up. I did it about a couple of months ago, and that was his first folder. This one is his second venture into the folder knife making business. If you guys follow JPI Knives on Instagram, you'll see that he has a fixed blade that he calls the Cleavage. And this is what it's basically fashioned after. I saw the Cleavage on his Instagram account, and I reached out to Jeff and I asked him, do you think you can make that into a folder? Let me see if I can bring it up for you guys. So I want you guys to see what it looks like. And yeah, absolutely. He said Jeff's up for a challenge. So he proceeded to make it. This was a project that we put our brains together. I mean, of course, he's the talent. I'm just making suggestions. So yeah. So this is what the Cleavage looks like. It's basically a big, gigantic chopper knife with a fuller. This one is coated. And yeah, that's basically what I wanted. I want something like that. So I harassed and encouraged Jeff to make this folder. The superconductor bolsters was provided by me, which was purchased by Menevade. Just get a look at this. Oh, the scales are F40 carbon fiber. When you get the carbon fiber, this actually took us by surprise, me and Jeff, when he bought it. First, the F40, it looks like typical carbon fiber, with the checkering, which I thought would clash with the pattern on the superconductor. But what we didn't realize when Jeff started, shaping the handles, it was actually unidirectional in core. If you look at it, you can see that the carbon fiber is layered, typical typical carbon fiber. As he contoured it, he realized that it was actually unidirectional. So it's kind of unique. I've never seen this kind of carbon fiber before. Yeah, it's kind of weird. It bounces off crazy colors off it. The carbon fiber, I believe, Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he flame heated it, so it has like a little bit of glints of purple, if I catch it right. Hopefully. There, yeah. When Jeff was sending me whips, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you'll see that I was posting whips of this Cleavage folder. And when he sent me a picture of the carbon fiber there, you might see it better. I mean, the carbon fiber, the bolster, I was like, oh, that looks super purple, but it's not. It looks like regular superconductor, which is orange with this cage-like pattern. But then there's little hints of purple, and it's beautiful, gorgeous. Yeah, let's see. So the standoffs are Steve Kelly titanium standoffs, which he also flamed. And you can see that they're purple and yellow. Hopefully you guys can see that. Gold. Very nice. Okay, let's open it up. That's what I love about this. I'm sorry, I'm not... okay, let me explain. I have a boo-boo here, so basically, to deploy the knife, it doesn't have a thumb stud, doesn't have a flipper. You deploy it by the fuller, and it's very smooth. I want to say this is Sebenza smooth. Yes, it's on washers, not bearings, but it's very, very smooth. I can't wait for the wieners to check it out. But unfortunately, because I'm a wuss, this is bugging me, and it hurts. It hurts, guys. It hurts. Let's take a look at it. So the blade is made of Chad Nichols Raindrop Damascus. And if you follow Jeff, you know he loves this Damascus. I asked for this Damascus. He does beautiful Damascus blades and just etches it like no other. I mean, the patterns just pop. Beautiful. You can see that's the shape of his of his folder, the cleavage. Exactly. With the fuller and everything. Just gorgeous. I want you guys to get some nice macros of this bad boy. Now, he could have done the bolster in any material. He's a big fan of Mokum or Mokume, anything. But I had this laying around. So, you know what? I said, what do you think? And he goes, sure, send it to me. I sent it to him. He made it. Let me just say that the transition between the superconductor and this carbon fiber is seamless. Just beautiful work. Just really gorgeous. Right? It's a pretty big knife. I'll do a comparison in a bit, but I just wanted to show you guys the knife. He is a perfectionist. Jeff is a perfectionist. You can see the layering. I hope you guys can see the layering of the Damascus over there. So check this out. I just as I'm checking out the work, I'm just watching how beautiful the bolsters are. Again, how seamless when it transitions between the bolster and the handle scales. Just gorgeous, man. Just perfect. I mean, it's just smooth. He rounded off the handles and the bolster. So it's got a very, very slight rounded off contour. But check this out. I noticed already. Look how he just patterned the, how he basically, how he set the superconductor to match. I mean, that's just, you know, details, right? It's the devil is in the detail, right? He could have very easily put this on top, I guess. How neat is that? I guess that's the way he got that pattern from, I guess, grounding it, shaping it. I just thought it was pretty neat how it matched both sides. Just beautiful. Beautiful. It's got a very quiet lockup. Let's do a comparison, size comparison, so you guys get an idea how big this folder is. Here is original Ramon Chavez Redemption number 3, not the 228 folder. So if you guys have had the opportunity to check out Ramon's work, if you saw it blade, you'll see that the cleavage folder is basically the same size. I'm going to go right above it so you guys can see. Check that out. Sweetness. Yeah, I love the blade shape. I fell in love with the blade shape. Put a little sharpening choil there. Jeff is excellent at basically entertaining your questions. He's definitely a very accommodating knife maker. He'll tell you if your request is stupid. Not that he said anything I said was stupid, but he will let you know if it's not going to work, if he doesn't think it will look good. But he is open to suggestions. He's a true custom knife maker, and he definitely, like I said, he entertains your whims. Just want to show you how thick the stock of Chad Nichols Damascus is. Pretty thick. Let's compare it to the Redemption. So you can see it's pretty comparable. That's a lot. That's a lot of Damascus. The Redemption's a bit thicker, but beautiful, just beautiful patterns. I think initially we were gonna go. I asked Jeff to make this basically this part right here satin flats, and actually I was gonna go satin on the inside too of the fuller, but he said, you know what, we'll go satin and then we'll leave it etched inside just for contrast. But then when he finally etched the Damascus and he showed it to me, I just fell in love with it. I said, you know what, I think we're just gonna leave it just like that. I think that is perfect. Just beautiful. Yeah, Short vid, guys. I don't know. Let's see. Did I leave anything out? Oh, yes, I did leave something out. Again, the devil is in the details, right? Check what he did here. On the inside, okay, these are titanium liners. It is a liner lock, if I didn't say so. The titanium inside, he jeweled it, or as my good friend Frucci will refer to it, he did some engine turning. Did he have to do that? No, he doesn't have to do that. I didn't ask for it. He does it. The guy, I want to say that, I want to compare Jeff to knife makers like Butch Ball, who are like, I mean, let's be honest, how many people knew Butch Ball before that he made that Benchmade flipper, right? And the man is a total gent. Same thing with Jeff. It's just a matter of time before this knife maker blows up and everyone knows him. Right now, there's a few people that follow him on Instagram. He does have his settings. He's kind of funny like that. He does have his settings in Instagram private, so you'll have to send a request. And then he's going to check out your Instagram account and then he'll approve it. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. He's a little bit quirky like that with his Instagram account. He hasn't fully embraced it yet like the Terra Fanatic or any of the Wieners. But I respect his privacy. So, yeah. Check it out, engine turning. So, yeah, I was part of the design process. He had some suggestions. I had some suggestions. We basically came together and we came up with this design for the handle. I want to say that I was a big part of it. I did put a lot of input into it. You know, but what do I know? I'm just the guy suggesting it. He's the one making it. Just beautiful. Just gorgeous. It's easy to unlock right here. That's the design over there. It does have a little stick, but I'm sure that's just because it's brand new and there's a break it in. Period. Nice and early lockup. What do you think? That's about 25%. Just gorgeous. Feels good in hand. There is no jimping. Oh, it is missing a pocket clip, correct? You guys might have noticed. I asked him not to put a pocket clip. I just didn't want it to cover up the scale. That was my call. He definitely would have made it if I wanted him to. Maybe I'll just get a sheath made for it. Butterfruit? Maybe. I won't bother Lee. But yeah. Yeah, if I feel like I want a pocket clip, I'll just send it back to Jeff. So I was being a pain in the butt with Jeff too, because I was like, you know what? For your next folders, you should try to hide the screws. Have you guys noticed that there are some knife makers out there now hiding the screws? I know, like Stan Wilson, that's nothing new. He's been doing that, but there's some guys on Instagram that are like hiding the screws. They're getting more innovative. One of them is Edison Sharknico, another great knife maker. How sweet would that be? Hidden screws. I mean, yeah, I'm sure they'll have to give you some kind of a tool to open it up, right? Because if they're hidden, more than likely the screws are going to be underneath the titanium or the handles. So like Stan Wilson, you probably have to have special tools just to open it up. Gorgeous. All right, guys. I babbled too much. There's my Scoopy Loops stand. So, the Cleavage folder by JPI Knives. Peace.